Hello everyone, welcome to Miti's show weekly review. This review will be a little bit different because we will see just the news, because I want to do an update on the transition for Ethereum from 1.0 to 2.0, but it is quite difficult to do because there is a lot of stuff to say, and I actually want to do some minor posts update like proof of work and how does it work, because this is what Ethereum 1 is doing right now, and proof of stake and how does this work because this is what Ethereum 2.0 will be, plus something else like shard chains. So it's really difficult to make it readable and easy to explain, and I will need some more time. There are a lot of news to go on this week, like Crypto.com is reducing the staking rewards for both Ethereum and Bitcoin from 6.5% to 4%. I'm talking about an Indigo card and a 3-month lock period. If they are going to give us less Bitcoin and Ethereum, it means that it's hard to obtain these days and the price could eventually go up. So this is good news for Bitcoin and Ethereum in general, not really for hodlers like me, but still it's good news. Ethereum 2.0 is now working on Keel's testnet. It has been decided to be the final testnet before the mainnet, so its transition to proof of stake is really close, and this would mean less fees, faster transaction, and there are some issues regarding security that I'll try to address, because proof of work is obviously a better solution than proof of stake regarding security, and I will try to address why in the news and the post I will publish. Oh yeah, I will link the website in the description so you can sign up even there and read everything in a detailed manner. In Switzerland, we will see some ETP, a physical replication of Bitcoin. So people could actually buy Bitcoin through a bank. And this is something new because for now you could only buy them through synthetic replication, meaning that you didn't actually buy Bitcoin, but just an instrument that replicate its prices. And obviously this led to a stationary Bitcoin prices or even in downfall because people were not actually buying Bitcoin, but just the instruments. But now finally we have some real investments. So there is an upward pressure for Bitcoin, because if people can buy them even through banks, it means that the general public will eventually change its mind and consider Bitcoin a safe investment. Also, we have the volcano bond of El Salvador that are coming closer. And this is, I don't think this is really good news because El Salvador is diving in pretty deep waters because they have an 800 million bond to pay in January 2023. And they are trying to get the money from the next bond in Bitcoin. So, if they don't manage to get enough money, it will go in a default again. And this obviously will not be a good news for Bitcoin. But yeah, Bitcoin might actually save El Salvador. And if this happens, it will be a great news. So it's both. Like, we will just need to wait and see what will happen in the future. Regarding Dubai, there is some great news because they decided to put up some regulations and laws. Like, they did a 56 pages of regulation. I don't think I will read them, so you can find them in this website. And obviously everything is linked through the post in my website that I published, so you can check it if you want. The important thing to understand is that they want to be the leading country and the leading city, Dubai in particular, for crypto adoption in the world. And you see, this picture is really pretty. And what amazed me even more, and what I really like about Dubai, is that they have some very smart people regarding their legislation. For example, they propose law focuses on crypto tokens and they do not include NFTs. But why don't they do them? Because they understand that currently NFTs do not provide any financial service. They say that currently they don't accept them, but it will depend on the characteristic of the NFT and its function. I mean, finally, there is someone that is smart enough to create a law that says that NFTs are good only if they give actual value. Because I'm very sad to say that around like now, most of the NFTs are completely useless. They're just pretty or not even pretty images that just because they are under the name of NFT, they are being sold for a lot of money. And doesn't make sense at all. And I'm very glad that some very smart people and also some powerful people are saying that they will try to understand first the function, and I'm very glad they did. Finally, we have that Bitcoin and Ethereum are hitting some 6 months low, and I'm talking about the amount held in exchanges. Because just think about it. If there are less people that can sell their Bitcoin and Ethereum, then there is no downward pressure towards the price, and the price can only go up if there is no one that sells. And so this is another strong indicator regarding price. They even put some nice graphs made by CryptoQuant that shows how the price correlates with the amount of Bitcoin and Ethereum held by the community. So you can check here if you want. And actually, there is one last news that I read on Weekly Movers, on an economic newspaper about Italy. So I cannot see I cannot find the website, but doesn't matter. The BCE considers euros inflation transitory, meaning that the price will not go down, this obviously, but they will not go up as much as they did in the previous years. And actually, they think we will hit a less than 2% inflation already in 2023. And this is some great news for markets and for economic in general. What about the markets? Well, this week was a really crazy one, and usually I do it on Sunday, but today is Monday because I had a problem. And as you can see, Bitcoin is up 15% and Ethereum 17.5%. So this was really crazy. Something notable to say is that Ethereum is not that much higher than Bitcoin as it usually is, meaning that there is a lot of uptrend pressure towards Bitcoin. Probably because now that Ethereum becomes Ethereum 2.0 and adopts proof of stake, Bitcoin will become the most secure cryptocurrency ever. So a real digital gold, even a bit more secure than real gold, I could say. Even the S&P 500 is up 1.9%, the Nasdaq 2.2%, and even JP Morgan 1.4%. I did it before. And I don't know why JP Morgan is a little bit less than the general market. I'm not an expert in the bank field. If you know it, just tell me in the comment, because I will be very glad to see the reason why is slowing down, since, interest rates going up and a good future about it. This was a very good week for both stocks and crypto, and I cannot wait to see what the next week will be. But I'm quite sure that the next month, looking about this news here, will be a pretty good month for crypto. That's obviously just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but I really like diving into financial stuff. And if you like it as well, subscribe, and let's see in the next week update.